There is a risk in underestimating a Sigma guy. You might think you have found a weakness or a crack to take advantage of, but what you do not realize is that every attempt to injure him really makes him more determined to damage you. The greatest weapon against someone who wants to harm you is your refusal to be destroyed. Research indicates that individuals who possess greater introspection and self-sufficiency, such as Sigma males, are less susceptible to emotional manipulation or disruption from outside sources. This mental fortification not only confers resilience, but also renders attempts to bring him down futile at best or disastrous for you at worst. In case you are considering going after a Sigma man, be aware that it is a game in which only he knows the rules, and your strategy is bound to fail. Let's dive in. And remember, the Sigma may be silent, but his actions speak louder than words. Sigma males are the rule breakers, the silent warriors. But what exactly makes them tick? Now, that's a question that has intrigued many for quite some time. Sigma males, often referred to as the lone wolf of the social hierarchy, are an enigma wrapped in a riddle. Let's start with their introverted nature. Unlike their alpha counterparts who command the room, Sigma males are content with their own company. They are the ones you find lost in a world of their own, maybe engrossed in a book at a party, or simply enjoying a solo hike in the wilderness. Moving on to self-sufficiency, Sigma males are the epitome of this trait. They rely on their skills and capabilities rather than depending on others. They're the types who'd rather build a table themselves than buy one. This self-reliance is not just a manifestation of their independence, but also an expression of their confidence in their abilities. Lastly, their indifference to social hierarchy is another defining characteristic. Unlike alphas who strive to be at the top, or betas who are content with following, Sigma males simply don't care. They're not interested in power games or social politics. They prioritize their peace of mind over everything else. The drama of who's in charge. They'd rather sit that one out. To illustrate, consider a lion, the king of the jungle, representing the alpha. The hyena, often following and scavenging, represents the beta. Now, the Sigma? They're the leopard, solitary, efficient, and perfectly content in their own world. So, Sigma males, in essence, are introverted, self-sufficient individuals, indifferent to the social ladder, preferring their own company and their own rules. They're not necessarily loners, but rather choosers of when and how they engage with the world around them. So you think you know Sigma males? Stick around. It gets more interesting. Sigma males exist on the outskirts of society. But what happens when society tries to hurt them? Sigma males are intriguing creatures of solitude, often misunderstood by the world that surrounds them. They prefer the quiet corners, the unexplored paths, and the shadows of society. They are not driven by a need for validation or approval. Instead, they march to the beat of their own drum, finding peace in their self-imposed solitude and strength in their independence. But what happens when societal pressures mount? When the world tries to force its norms and expectations onto these lone wolves? How do Sigma males navigate the potential harm that society may inflict upon them? Sigma males, by their very nature, possess a resilience that is often underestimated. They are not easily swayed by societal norms or peer pressure. They do not crumble under criticism or buckle under the weight of societal expectations. Instead, they rise, they adapt, they evolve. Their resilience is a testament to their strength, their adaptability a sign of their resourcefulness. They are not ones to wallow in self-pity or succumb to societal pressures. Instead, they use these pressures as stepping stones, as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Their coping mechanisms may not be conventional, but they are effective. They retreat into their solitude, into their safe haven, where they can reflect, recharge, and re-emerge stronger than before. They do not seek external validation, but find solace and strength from within. Sigma males are adaptable, able to navigate the turbulent waters of society with grace and ease. They are able to blend into the background when necessary, yet stand their ground when challenged. They are not afraid to go against the grain, to challenge societal norms, to be different. In a world that often demands conformity, Sigma males are a breath of fresh air. They are a testament to the power of individuality, the strength of resilience, and the beauty of self-reliance. They are proof that it is possible to thrive in the face of adversity, to find peace amidst chaos, and to carve your own path in a world that often demands conformity. Sigma males, in their silence, carry an armor few can penetrate. First reason why trying to hurt a Sigma male will backfire: their remarkable independence. Sigma males are like lone wolves, walking their own path, unswayed by societal norms or expectations. This independence is not born out of rebellion, but rather a deep-rooted conviction in their own beliefs and abilities. Now imagine attempting to harm a Sigma male by disparaging him or his choices. It's like throwing a pebble at a mountain. The mountain doesn't even notice. Similarly, Sigma males are largely impervious to such assaults. Let's take an example of a Sigma male who chooses a non-traditional career path. If someone tries to belittle him for not conforming to societal standards, he simply shrugs it off. He knows his value doesn't depend on others' opinions, but on his own self-worth and accomplishments. Evidently, their independence is a shield. Second reason, Sigma males are masters of adaptability. Just like a chameleon, they can effortlessly blend into their surroundings, adjusting their behavior to the demands of different situations. This trait allows them to navigate potentially harmful situations with ease and grace. Let's consider a scenario. Imagine a Sigma male at a bustling party. Despite being natural introverts, they're not the awkward wallflowers you might expect them to be. Instead, they adapt. They might engage in conversation, display a sense of humor, and even enjoy the social gathering. But they do so on their own terms, without losing their essence or compromising their values. This adaptability extends beyond social situations, seeping into their professional lives, personal relationships, and even their approach to problems. It's as if they have an innate ability to morph into whatever the situation requires, while still maintaining their core identity. Their adaptability is their secret weapon. Third, fourth, and fifth reasons: resilience, self-sufficiency, and indifference. Now let's dive deeper into these fascinating traits of Sigma males. Firstly, we have resilience. This is not just about bouncing back from physical challenges, but emotional ones too. Sigma males are like those fancy high-tech materials that return to their original shape no matter how much they're bent or twisted. They endure hardship, weather storms, and come out the other side stronger and wiser. Imagine a rubber ball being thrown against a wall. It keeps coming back, doesn't it? That's a Sigma male for you. Next up is self-sufficiency. These men are the epitome of independence. They don't just prefer to rely on themselves, they thrive on it. It's like being stranded on a deserted island with nothing but a Swiss Army knife. Most of us would panic, but a Sigma male? He'd probably build a 5-star resort out of palm leaves and coconuts. Self-sufficiency is their superpower, making them immune to the attempts of others to control or manipulate them. Lastly, indifference. Now, don't confuse this with apathy. Sigma males care deeply about their values, goals, and the people they let into their inner circle. But when it comes to the opinions of others, they couldn't care less. It's like water off a duck's back. You know how some people get rattled by criticism or crave validation? Not Sigma males. They're comfortable in their own skin, and they don't let external factors dictate their self-worth. These characteristics, my friends, form a formidable shield. They safeguard Sigma males from the arrows of negativity, manipulation, and control that may come their way. It's like they're walking around in an invisible suit of armor. So you see, trying to hurt a Sigma male doesn't just backfire. It's like trying to douse a flame with gasoline. It simply fuels their growth and fortitude. With these traits, Sigma males are virtually invincible. Sixth, seventh, and eighth reasons: introversion, intelligence, and mystery. Diving into the sixth reason, we encounter the introverted nature of Sigma males. Now, this isn't your typical, "I'd rather read a book than go to a party" introversion. This is their preference for solitude, their ability to thrive in their own company. This trait allows them to be self-reliant, not needing the approval or validation of others. It's like being in a boxing ring with a shadow. You can throw punches, but they'll simply pass through, causing no harm. The Sigma male, in his introverted shell, can deflect negativity with an ease that's both admirable and a little intimidating. Moving on to the seventh reason, we have intelligence. Sigma males are often deep thinkers, pondering life's complexities while others are busy with superficial chatter. Their intelligence isn't just about high IQ scores or academic accolades. It's a holistic kind of smarts, encompassing emotional intelligence, street wisdom, and self-awareness. This cognitive prowess makes them almost immune to manipulation or deceit. They can spot a trap from a mile away, sidestep a pitfall with a casual stride. It's like trying to trick a chess grandmaster. Good luck with that. Lastly, we have the eighth reason, the shroud of mystery that surrounds Sigma males. They are the human equivalent of a riddle wrapped in an enigma. They reveal little, leaving much to the imagination, and this can be disconcerting for those who try to harm them. You can't easily predict their moves or reactions. It's as if you're navigating a labyrinth in the dark. The Sigma male's mystery, in essence, is his shield and his sword. It protects him, and it keeps others on their toes. These traits make Sigma males an enigma, a force to reckon with. The introverted, intelligent, and mysterious Sigma male is not an easy target. He's a fortress, a maze, a puzzle. And if you're not careful, your attempts to harm him might just backfire, leaving you more perplexed and astonished than ever before. So, we've explored the fascinating world of Sigma males and why trying to hurt them backfires. Let's take a moment to recap the 8 reasons we discussed, starting with their fierce independence. Sigma males are self-reliant, preferring to chart their own path rather than following the crowd. This independence makes them less susceptible to emotional harm, as they don't rely on the validation of others. Next, we discussed their adaptability. Sigma males are like chameleons, blending seamlessly into any environment. They can handle change and uncertainty with ease, making any attempt to destabilize them futile. Thirdly, we delved into their resilience. Sigma males have a stoic nature. They weather the storms of life with a calm and composed demeanor. They bounce back from setbacks, stronger and more determined. Then, we moved on to their self-sufficiency. Sigma males prefer to rely on themselves, and this self-sufficiency further insulates them from attempts to hurt them. They simply don't need others as much as most people do. We also talked about their indifference. Sigma males are emotionally detached, not easily swayed by the opinions of others. This apathy acts as a shield, deflecting negativity away. We then highlighted their introverted nature. As introverts, Sigma males thrive in solitude. They are comfortable in their own company, and thus, less vulnerable to emotional harm. Next up was their intelligence. Sigma males are thinkers and strategists. They understand people and their intentions, which helps them deflect any attempts to cause them harm. Finally, we discussed their mysterious aura. The enigmatic nature of Sigma males makes it difficult for others to truly understand them. This mystery acts as a protection, keeping them safe from those who might wish them harm. Remember, Sigma males are the silent warriors, the lone wolves. They carry an armor that few can penetrate, so think twice before you attempt to hurt a Sigma male. It will most likely backfire.